Wrestling has been pinned twice. Once by former AEW Women's World Champion Jamie Hayter, and once by former AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander. Statlander, her task, her job tonight, is to pin or submit Thekla for not just the third time in her AEW career, but the fourth as well.
Yeah. Well, let's see what she can do. And Thekla, to me, has been one of the more impressive women to come into AEW in a long, long time. And I mean, her record, as you talked about, proves it. Looks like when she walked in, it looked like something right out of a vampire movie. Just really creepy, scary, but talented.
Tony, we saw last night on Collision, Chris Statlander willingly gave up her back, accepted all of the lashes from the leather belt by Thekla, because Statlander, to paraphrase her, did not think Thekla was prepared to go to the levels that Statlander is to regain the championship.
We just got hammered.
Statlander around the throat of Thekla. Back to champion into the corner. Brian, you've been in your fair share of best 2 out of 3 falls matches. Pacing yourself is crucial.
Absolutely, but I think both of these women have almost endless gas tanks. I mean, from what we've seen of either of them, I haven't seen either of them get tired in a match. I think the effect of a 2 out of 3 fall match in this case will be more psychological. Whoever will get the first fall will have the advantage.
For Statlander, the one to press the pace. The assault on Thekla. Hammer throw across the ring. Thekla. She's getting whipped around by the challenger Statlander, but the boot awaiting the jaw of Statlander. Now Thekla, perhaps, trying to wrap the legs around the head. Yes. Oh, no. Statlander freed herself.
Great escape.
Challenger was ready for it. And now Thekla, the head bounced off the turnbuckle pad, that very thin padding that we saw in the last match, Brian. That is nothing but solid steel under there.
It was really cool, I think, for a lot of fans to see exactly what's underneath those turnbuckle pads.
And it's really cool to see this display.
This raw power that we've seen so many times.
Statlander covers, near leg is hooked, and Thekla able to kick out. Statlander now has take a look at that superplex, sliding lariat. A second one dished out by Statlander. It's the leg, Thekla able to break free. Brian, we've seen from Chris Statlander not a one-trick pony. Sure, she has the power, but she can fly, and she has quite a bit of refined technique as well.
Well, she's learned from a lot of great people, including Orange Cassidy.
It's Thekla, part of the corner. And we've seen Statlander employ that seatbelt, that penny predicament, Tony.
Thekla hit 2 turnbuckles. One up, then one on the way down.
Discus lariat. Thekla showing her flexibility. Avoids it, looks for the spear, but Statlander was ragdolling the champion, but Thekla finds her feet, finds a pinning attempt. Now, Thekla roundhouse kick. Just as Statlander was coming up for air, Thekla made her pay. Ooh, 3 successive shots. May, lateral press of the leg hooked. Statlander able to kick out.
Statlander definitely has the power advantage, but you can see there, Thekla, I think, has the agility advantage and the ability to come at people with those kicks. Those head kicks were vicious.
Tony, this was the scene last night on Collision.
Yes, sir.
Thekla with that belt.
Yeah, she doesn't care if she gets disqualified.
No, that's right. She'll retain the championship. But she will lose the first fall, at least.
Alternative disarming the champion, but now Statlander hoists up Thekla. Thekla slips behind. The elusiveness of the champion thus far. Now Thekla protected. One, two. Didn't see it. Thekla takes the first fall.
You cheated, Thekla.
Stanlander's arguing with the referee, and Thekla stole that one, guys.
And the bodies of both the champion and the challenger, Brian, were blocking the view of the ropes. Paul Turner, had he seen it, he would have abandoned the pinfall.
Absolutely. And that's what makes Thekla such a hard performer to prepare for. Because she's so intelligent, so great at using the ring to her advantage.
Match. The second fall will not start. Steam ahead from Stanlander.
Yeah, Stanlander's going to approach this second fall a lot differently, I can tell you that.
Chris Stanlander at the disadvantage. Thekla needs one pinfall or submission to retain her title. Statlander needs two. And now wrestling with a very palpable sense of purpose.
Yeah, it's do or die time for Chris Statlander if she wants to regain the AEW Women's Championship. She just went back first into those steps.
Sidestep by the champion. A disastrous impact for the challenger.
Yeah, right now, Thekla stopped the count, goes back out. Oh, my God.
Stops to the spine, and Thekla is definitely feeling like she has the advantage, like she has Statlander's number. Thekla, Brian, at this point, the champion, the one fall advantage, can wrestle at her own pace.
She certainly can. I mean, now it's under Tekla's control, this match. You know, I've seen people, and I think I've done it myself. Once you have a one-fall advantage, you can disqualify yourself in the second fall by doing something really dastardly, but it gives you the pin for the third fall and you win the match. I wouldn't be surprised if Thekla tries something like that.
Yeah, that is a great point. Thekla just the state of mind to do something like that.
Well, she's an unorthodox thinker, which is one of the which is one of the reasons why I think she's been so successful here in AEW. Is she just thinks differently than all the other women here.
Oh, packs a punch, too.
Big elbow strike. Sends Statlander to the corner, but Stat slips out. Thekla ready for it. Again, the boot. Statlander avoided it earlier. Can she avoid it a second time? No, Thekla reaching back on the neck of the challenger. Paul Turner reminding Thekla the time.
She kept it all the way till just about 5, knowing she has the count of 5 to break the hold, and that's a great strategy. Attacking Chris Statlander's wing.
The exposed head of Statlander punished by the flat of the boot of the Toxic Spider. Statlander able to escape. Thekla, perhaps on some level, knew that she was not going to win the match. As we take another look at this.
Everything Thekla does with such precision.
Wait a second. Thekla, this is typically the prelude to that vicious spear that she unleashes. Thekla with Statlander in her sight. Oh, Statlander. It's a knee and a roundhouse kick. Now Statlander hammer thrown to the ropes. Reversed by Thekla. Statlander comes back.
The spear did not work because she did Thekla too much time to get there.
Back suplex by the challenger. Now Statlander covers. Far leg hook. Thekla. Her turn to escape. Statlander wrestling from behind. Thekla with a one fall advantage. Clarence carry. Oh, wait a second. Statlander ascending the ropes. It's punishing elbow strikes from Thekla. Freed herself from the grip of Statlander. Oh, wild right hand. That's Thekla On the ascent, Statlander stunned, at least for the moment, in the rope, or on the top turnbuckle. Thekla. Seen her use this spider suplex before. Oh, but Statlander ready for it. Headbutt by the challenger.
Thekla just comes right back up.
A second. But Thekla rises up, looks her opponent in the eyes, and uncorks an elbow strike into the jaw.
Tekla's great at generating power from this position. We've seen her do it numerous times. Let's see if she can hit the spider superplex.
There it is.
And now the task for Chris Statlander becomes all the more onerous. Thekla only been pinned twice in her AEW career. Now Chris Statlander must pin or submit the Toxic Spider twice in succession to reclaim the AEW Women's World Championship. Well, wait a second, Statlander rolled through.
Yeah, she caught her. You couldn't tell it at first, but she caught Thekla.
Cradle the champion and out. Statlander puts on the brakes. Thekla charges in. Thekla the spine into the barricade.
The great evasive move by Stat that time. Great evasion.
Thekla is being swung back and forth and again into the barricade by Statlander.
With the strength of Statlander to do that, Brian. How about that?
Yeah, she's incredibly powerful. Great move by Chris Statlander to go in there and break the count as well.
Statlander just dragging her opponent. Face first, jaw first, into the top step, the corner of the top step went Thekla.
That's a great call. I saw that too. The corner of the top step. Whoa.
Chris Statlander, she said that a very potent reminder to Thekla last night on Collision. Statlander did not believe Thekla had what it takes to beat Statlander. Twice tonight, and Statlander showing the length she's willing to go to. Cover! Two! Thekla, though, able to kick out.
You can see Thekla doesn't even want to give up one fall. That was a great kick out by Thekla.
Brian, think about the message it sends, not just to Chris Statlander, but the entire locker room in All Elite Wrestling. If Thekla was able to defeat Chris Statlander, the first woman to have held the AEW Women's World Championship, TBS Championship in her career, if Thekla was able to defeat her in 2 straight falls.
That would be incredible. I think she's already got a psychological advantage to a lot of the women because of the attacks of her and the Sisters of Sin.
Thekla just wailing away and Statlander eating every one of it.
An overhand shot. Oh! Thekla with the spit in the face of Statlander, but Statlander, the paintbrush, Thekla escaped the waist lock.
Now the Black Widow locked in. The Black Widow.
The legs wrapped around the head.
She's got the Black Widow locked in.
Statlander drops to a knee, Brian.
Yeah, this hold attacks both the neck and the arm, and you see her pulling back on the fingers. Right, Thekla. She's attacking so many different joints here.
But Statlander to her feet, frees her arm.
Big Bang Theory. Yes!
For the third time in Tekla's AEW career, she has been pinned, but that is not enough to regain the AEW Women's World Championship for Statlander.
Wow, great execution on that and great escape to get there.
That's right, Tony. That was an excellent counter. One Thekla couldn't have seen coming.
Now the challenger with the advantage. They are squared up at 1 fall apiece.
Well, look at this. Thekla is still down. Paul Turner checking, but Statlander back.
Is she feigning injury or is she actually injured?
That's the question.
Yeah, but the match is restarted now.
Statlander going right back to it. Thekla escapes that gouge in the eyes of Statlander. I think the head of Statlander put Paul Turner square in the jaw. And now the door is wide open.
There you go. People are worried.
But she has to be careful of the disqualification because I think if she gets disqualified here, I think she loses the title.
And she's got a freaking belt, and we know what she wants to do with it.
The referee's belt. Thekla. Very formidable. With that leather in her hand, very malicious. Oh, Statlander.
Now, Statlander needs to be careful there, too.
Paul Turner. See Statlander using his belt to lash the champion. The result of disqualification for Statlander, but Statlander. Oh, wait a second, Statlander for a shot.
Another Big Bang Theory.
No one count the fall. Statlander. The first wait, sadly due to hot position to Sam. Statlander with a belt in hand.
She's fighting on the fall over here. Look at her. Look at her go. Yes.
A pitched battle for the challenger, Brian. Statlander.
You knew the Sisters of Sin could come out at any point. Oh, Statlander's got to be careful. Paul Turner's back in the ring.
And Turner, he didn't see who was assaulting him on the floor. He didn't see who stripped off the belt.
Well, the match going to continue.
Oh, the spear by Thekla.
And now, Thekla.
Stomp.
Statlander. Rattled, but Thekla not done yet.
Oh, no, she'll do it again.
Another stomp.
From the toxic spider. And now Thekla covers 1, 2, 3.